A gasp caught in her throat as she ascended the ridge that hid the city from view.
Fantasy, science fiction, mystery, and thriller authors are hoping their colleague Jefferson Smith ends up in very good shape. If he doesn't, it may be because it's their writing that needs a workout.
Burned-out buildings stretched for miles in every direction, outlining what was once a bustling city. Okay, there's the disconnect for me. She can't see it. She just told us that she can't see the city, and now she describes it.
Smith launched the Immerse or Die project as an answer to two problems he was facing.
I was tired of being a fat writer, and I was also tired of being a frustrated reader.
He set out to simultaneously improve the world of independent publishing and his own health by reviewing books from his treadmill.
And we are ready to begin. Start the clock.
Each time he encounters something that removes him from the reading experience, be it punctuation, grammar, or a problem with the narrative, he stops the clock on his treadmill and makes a note.
She could smell blood and smoke on the air. Okay, now, I'm struggling with that detail because we were just told that the wind is blowing from behind her towards the city.
The goal is to make it through 40 minutes of reading before hitting 3 of these problems.
That's what I call a red flag moment, or a WTF, and I stop the clock and make a note about it. And when I get to 3, the book closes if I haven't gone the full 40 minutes, and I write up the rest of this report.
Smith posts his findings on his Immerse or Die website, along with how long he ended up reading before he encountered 3 WTFs.
I had to stop to figure out what was going on with the typography, so I was clearly not immersed.
He admits he can be merciless, but he believes that's what's necessary when it comes to the world of indie publishing. He loves the fact that writers can get their work out there without editorial influence, but says the practice is a double-edged sword.
Having distanced themselves from traditional publishing, they're not in touch with copy editors, they're not in touch with slush pile readers, so they're actually putting themselves into a bit of an echo chamber where they're not getting the feedback that they need to improve.
If you think authors would shy away from this type of criticism, you're wrong. The vast majority of books he reviews are submitted to him by the authors themselves, and he estimates about half of them write him back to thank him for his guidance.
Because I'm being very specific with my feedback, this line read this way to me and confused me, it's very hard for them to refute the specific charges that I bring up about their work. So it forces them away from the knee-jerk reaction of, yeah, that's just your opinion, man.
Only 9% of the books he has tackled as part of the project have survived a full 40-minute workout. But the ones that do make it a rewarding undertaking.
Hopefully go the full 40 minutes. I mean, that's my objective every time I open a book, is to get through the first 40 minutes and enjoy it and keep my mind off the fact that I'm going nowhere fast.
He has no end goal set in terms of number of books read or pounds lost. He now also writes his own work in this spot and looks at Immerse or Die as a way to get a respite from the work.
I just need to get my head out of whatever world I'm working in at the time, and what better way than to look at somebody else's world for a little while. So one of those reports a day is a great break in the middle, and I can't see changing that for the foreseeable future.
For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Simon Hyatt.